Hello, this is the Happy Vanna Pokemon Podcast with your hosts, Dan and Nick. We talk about everything Pokemon.
Oh yeah, and today we are going to go over the Galarian Sirfetch'd deck. And we are also going to open up our pack and give a quick little review of how our pre-release deck did against some other pre-release decks that we made.
Sounds good. No guests today, just the two of us today.
No guests.
That's all we get, so.
Yeah, we were too many guests recently. We had to tone it back down.
Yeah, right?
To the original, the OGs.
Right. So, what do you want to, what happened to our, what's going to be our effect for the,
It was your turn, wasn't it?
Was it my turn?
Yeah, I said it last time.
Huh. Well, I'll have to get a fact and get it to you before the end of the podcast, huh?
Yeah.
Or should we? Should I look up something real quick and we'll go that route?
Look up something real quick. I'll talk about the build and battle box while you're doing that.
All right.
So the build and battle box, the Crobat it did really good in our little at home pre-release battle.
Yeah.
With Mark and me and you, and it just dominated because you can't keep up with the Crobat. It's too good. It's really bulky and it's a basic and you could get it out really quick.
Okay, well I mean, we did have a little trouble against the Rhydon, so.
Yes, true, but.
So that is something to think about.
Yeah, because of the weakness.
So here we go. Here is my fact. The first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red and Green version, and it came to the Nintendo Game Boy system in Japan on February 28th, 1996.
Would you look at that before me?
So there we go. There's a little bit of fact for us for today.
Red and green.
Red and green.
Is it just red and green?
Right, just red and green.
Oh yeah.
So.
Are you more of a fan of Pokemon Red or Pokemon Green?
Well, red, of course.
Red.
Yeah, you?
I like green.
You like the green?
I like the color green more than the color red.
Okay. Well, there we go.
All right, let's jump into the pack.
Let's jump into the pack.
Okay, well.
I'll try to be a little better about my facts next time. I mean, it's your turn next turn.
Yeah,
so
I'll be ready. So, I'm guessing grass for this pack.
I am guessing, electric. We opened, so me and Nick opened some packs over the, was it over the weekend we opened those packs?
It was over the weekend.
So we opened, 4 or 5 packs?
4 packs.
4 packs, and 3 out of the 4 packs were electric.
Yeah.
It was the craziest thing.
It was. We just kept getting electric.
Yeah, just electric. So, I'm going with electric.
Alright.
Yeah.
There you go. So first, I actually didn't even know this card was in the set. We got a Shuckle. It is a base Pokemon, 80 HP, grass type. Its first attack is Berry Picking. For 1 colorless, shuffle up to 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Its second attack is Bind for grass and 2 colorless, 50 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Weakness is fire. Retreat is 1.
Well, how about that? Shuckle, he's one of our top 10 Pokemon for grass type, so that's good.
Yeah, next we have a Dan, supporter. Draw 2 cards. You and your opponent play rock, paper, scissors until someone wins. If you win, draw 2 more cards. And a great card. Next we have the Twin Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon that isn't a V or a Pokemon GX, it provides 2 colorless energy. If this card is attached to a Pokemon V or a Pokemon GX, it provides 1 energy instead. Still not as good as the DCE.
Right. When they bring in a pack.
Next we have a Phantom. You want to go over the Phantom?
No, didn't we go over the Phantom before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, next we have a Bronzor. 60 HP, Steel type. Basic. First attack is Ram. For 1 Steel, 10 damage. Its second attack for a Steel and a colorless is Speed Dive, 20 damage. Next we have a Toxel. We've been over him before.
Right.
Next we have an Applin. 40 HP, grass type, basic Pokemon. Its only attack is Withdrawal for 1 colorless energy. Flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Weakness is fire. Retreat is 1. Next we have the Galarian Darumaka. We can skip him. Next we have a reverse hollow Surskit. 50 HP, grass type. Its ability is attack is agility. I was going to say its ability is
Right.
agility.
Agility ability.
Yeah. It does 10 damage for one colorless. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon. Weakness is fire. Retreat is 1. And then for our final card is the Malamar V.
Ooh.
A basic Pokemon, 210 HP, Darkness type. And its first attack is Drag Off for a Darkness and a Colorless. Switch one of your bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. This attack does 30 damage to the new active Pokemon. And then for a 2 Darkness and a Colorless, Brain Shake, 130 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Weakness is Grass. Retreat is 2. I think a Brain Shake would really hurt.
I think so. And I think Drag Off, if I'm not mistaken, that used to be Machamp's attack. The Dark Machamp used to have that attack.
We'll have to look into it.
I'm going to see what I can see because I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Because Dark Machamp was one of the better cards I used to play quite a bit when I was playing base set. So I think that it is a good possibility.
I don't see why it wouldn't. I believe in your ability to remember Dark Machamp.
Right? So let's see. What does it say about Dark Machamp here? He is a fighting type Pokemon. And
let's take a look-see here.
Nope, I'm definitely wrong.
It was Fling.
It was Fling.
It was...
So, is it the Dark Machoke then that I'm thinking of?
Well, I remember Fling for sure. I know Fling. It got rid of all your Pokemon.
Because the Machoke is the one right before it, the Dark Machoke.
Yeah.
So, is it that one? I just having such a hard time remembering.
Oh, it's easy to get them confused.
Let me just check.
Alrighty.
Real quick.
Now the Malamar V, I think it's a pretty good card if you can get the setup.
The setup, right?
Because the confusion, I think that could really help out your game. Because you gotta force your opponent to flip coins.
Right, so the Dark Machoke, Drag Off. Before doing damage, choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and switch it with the defending Pokemon. Do the damage to the new defending Pokemon. This attack can't be used if your opponent has no bench Pokemon.
Huh, you were right on.
Same. The only thing is this only does 20, and it costs 2 fighting and 1 colorless. So the Malabar is better, but
that one's older.
That one's older, and that's from the Darkness set. So that's from Team Rocket set.
Alrighty.
So now we're gonna get into our
Galarian Sirfetch'd deck.
Our Sirfetch'd starter deck.
Yeah.
So it is a fighting deck. So just to let everybody know, it's a fighting deck. We just opened it. We haven't had a chance to really look at it or play it at all. So
I was glancing at it.
So Nick cheated. He looked at it before I got to. But
you snooze, you lose.
Oh, you snooze, you lose, right? So we'll go through it real quick here, or we'll go through it anyways, and maybe not real quick, but we'll go through it and see what we say.
We'll go at our own pace.
Right. We'll enjoy ourselves and see what we get.
All right. You want to start, or should I start?
I don't care.
All right, and then I'll take the lead on this one. So starting, we have a basic Pokemon. We start with a Diglett that is super mean looking. And
right.
He has 50 HP, fighting type for 1 fighting energy, scratch, 20 damage. Weakness is grass, retreat is 1.
And we got him in our building battle box.
Yeah.
And then it says on the bottom, if the Diglett digs through a field, it leaves the soil perfectly tilled and ideal for planting crops.
You think they use the Diglett to farmers?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's why he's all mad. He's mad at the farmers.
He's striking back against the farmers?
Yeah, he's striking back against the farmers. And we run this deck runs 3 Diglets, so you know what that means.
That's enough to make a Doug Trio.
Doug Trio is our next one. Oh, they look really mean.
Yeah, well, they're 3 Diglets together. You need all the 3 Diglets to get 1 Doug Trio.
Right? Did you want to read the evolution too, or do you want me to just go ahead and go with Doug Trio?
I'll do the evolution.
You want to do that? So
yeah.
Well, someone will do the basic and then do the evolution on after it. Then
Yeah,
just go that route.
yeah. So the Dugtrio is a stage 190 HP fighting type. First attack is Dig for 1 fighting energy, 30 damage. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from Prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. That's worded weirdly in my opinion. And then its second attack is Mud Bomb for a fighting and a colorless, 70 damage. Weakness is Grass. Retreat is 1. And do you want to read the little Pokédex entry?
I do. I like reading the Pokédex entries. Don't you?
Right.
Don't you like them?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay. A team of Diglett triplets it triggers huge earthquakes by burrowing 60 miles underground.
Wow, it's pretty far.
That is pretty interesting too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that. So we're getting on to our next Pokemon, and it is the Galarian Sirfetch'd. So he is an 80 HP fighting type Pokemon. 1 fighting energy. He has Rock Smash for 10 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 30 more damage.
All right.
And then his second attack, he has 2 colorless Pierce for 30. He's weak to Psychic, and he has a retreat cost of 1.
Okay, well, now it's my turn to read the Pokédex entry.
Okay, all right.
The Farfetch'd of the Galar region are brave warriors, and they wield thick, tough leeks in battle.
Right? Leaks. You were saying there was a leak.
I was saying it's a leak.
And we run... How many of these do we run? And I'm guessing it's Farfetch'd deck, so...
3.
Well, we only run 3, so we don't run all 4, just 3. So, there we go. So I'm going to read now the next one. The next one is the Galarian Sirfetch'd, which is obviously the evolution of Farfetch'd. He's 130 HP, also fighting type. His first attack is Pierce for 40. And then his second attack is for 1 fighting and 2 colorless. Meteor Assault for 180. This Pokemon cannot use Meteor Assault again until it leaves the active spot. So you could retreat him and bring him back in, and he can Meteor Assault again for another 180.
Yeah.
So, and he's weak to Psychic, and he has a retreat cost of 2.
And that says only Farfetch'd that have survived many battles can attain evolution.
This evolution.
Oh, this evolution. When this Pokemon's leak withers, it will retire from combat.
Wow.
It's a warrior.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was so much so much went into the Galarian Sirfetch'd.
Who would have known? All right. So
we do run 3 of those.
We do run. We run 3 of them.
We do run 3.
Okay, so we run 3.
Oh, I like this next Pokemon. I've always liked his name. It's a basic Pokemon. It is the Hippopotas. And he has 100 HP, fighting type. His first attack is Tackle for 1 colorless, 10 damage. His second attack for 3 fighting and a colorless is Double Stomp for 70. And flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 more damage for each heads. Weakness is Grass, Retreat is 4. This is a tanky Pokemon.
So here's the Pokemon entry on the bottom here.
Alright.
It moves through the sands with its mouth open, swallowing sand along with its prey. It gets rid of the sand by spouting it from its nose.
Oh.
Huh. Who would have known?
It's a hippo. How many do we run?
4?
4?
Is that right?
No. 3.
3. Alright, so 3 it is.
Next we have the Hippowdon. Evolves from the Hippopotas. 150 HP. Fighting type. Its first attack is Triple Smash. 2 fighting and a colorless. 80 damage. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 80 damage for each heads. Second attack, Land Crush. 150 for 3 fighting and colorless. Weakness is Grass. Retreat is 4. Another tanky Pokemon.
They both seem pretty tough, though.
Yeah, they're heavy hitters.
Yeah, they sure are. So, I mean, if you get 3 coin flips...
That's 240.
Well, it's 240.
You said 3 coin flips.
Yeah, 3 coin flips at 80 per. If you get all 3 of them.
Yeah.
You know, that is pretty good. And then it says for the Pokédex, it says stones can get stuck in the ports on their bodies. The Webble helps dislodge such stones. So Hippopotan looks after the Hippodon looks after these Pokemon.
Hippowdon.
Hippodon?
Hippowdon.
Hippowdon.
Yeah, and so the Dwebble is the little crab.
So the Webble takes care of the Hippowdon.
Yeah, it's like the little bird that cleans the crocodile's teeth.
Right? Alright, so moving along. The Pissimian. So the Pissimian has 110 HP, and he's a fighting type. And he looks like a monkey.
He smells like one too.
He must be a monkey, he has a tail.
Well, he's a simian.
Oh. So then, so his first attack is for 1 colorless, call for family. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. Okay? Pretty common one. A lot of Pokemon have call for family. The next one is for 1 fighting and 2 colorless, Rock Hurl. 70. This attack isn't affected by resistance. Oh, well, that's good. So if your opponent's Pokemon is resistant to fighting, not this attack, though. You're going to do 70 no matter what. Weakness is Psychic, and retreat cost is 1.
And then our little Pokédex entry for the Pissimian is displaying amazing teamwork. They follow the orders of their boss as they all help out and search for their favorite berries.
And it looks like we run 2 in this deck, so
yes.
There we go.
You want to go again since we were going in 2s?
No.
Okay. So next is a basic Pokemon. It is the Stonejourner, 140 HP, fighting type. Its first attack is Mega Kick for fighting and 2 colorless, 80 damage. Its second attack is Power Press, which is a fighting and 3 colorless, and it does 120. And if this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy attached to it in addition to this attack's cost, this attack does 60 more damage. So that's hitting for 180. That's a heavy hit. Weakness is Grass. Retreat is 4.
All right. And then the little Pokédex entry here. It stands in grasslands, watching the sun's descent from zenith to horizon. This Pokemon has a talent for delivering dynamic kicks.
Ooh, the dynamic
Yeah,
kicks.
how exciting. I don't really care for the artwork on this Pokemon.
I don't care for the design, actually.
I guess that's what I'm getting at. It's just so...
It just looks like a bunch of rocks were thrown on top of each other.
It looks so blah. So
Yeah.
anyways...
It looks like a It looks like a blocky onyx, if I were to describe it.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. It's
Okay.
weird. It's weird. It's not very good. So our next Pokemon is the Sudowoodo.
Oh, wait, hold on. We run 2 Stonejourners.
I said that already.
Did you?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Maybe I didn't.
You're not right.
Hey, we run 2 Stonejourners.
You did say it.
Yeah, I did. So the Sudowoodo is next. He's 100 HP. And he also is a fighting type Pokemon.
Wow.
And he, for 1 colorless, double draw. Draw 2 cards. Pretty good card. Pretty good. Start out anyways. And then his next one is 1 energy flail. It's 10 times. This attack does 10 times damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That's not too bad if you have some kind of boost
Yeah.
to go with it. You know? So, as long as you got something that can boost your Sudowoodo, like Protective Cape or whatever.
The Big Charm.
What's the new one called? Protective Cape
Big
or
Parcel?
Cape. The Cape.
I don't know the Cape.
All right.
Oh, you didn't let me read the entry.
You're not up on your new.
I didn't get the Cape yet.
All right. So no Cape for you.
It's a tree. It's if a tree branch shakes when there is no wind. It's a Sudowoodo, not a tree. It hides from the rain. Alrighty.
All right then.
moving on. So next we're into our trainers.
We're into our trainers.
And we're starting with the items. We have the Great Ball. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Pretty simple. Wait, did we say that we run 2 Sudowoodo?
I think we didn't.
Alright. And we also run 2 of the Great Ball.
And we run 2 Great Balls, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Great Ball's always an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
You know that.
Of course.
So here's what I was talking about, the Cape of Toughness.
Oh, I knew that one.
See, there it is.
Oh, it looks like a royal cape.
It does look like a royal cape, but so you attach it. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 50 HP.
Oh, not bad.
So that wouldn't be too bad on that.
That buff him up to...
Sudowoodo. So 150 you'd be.
Yeah.
So you could be doing at least 140. So our next trainer is an item, the Pokemon Catcher. Flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. We've gone over this.
Yep.
Plenty of time.
We run 2 of those.
2 of those, so we know what that is. Our next one is
the Switch, another oldie but a goodie. It's switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. That's all it is.
That's all it is. The good old Switch.
Super exciting.
It's always exciting. That would be good for the Farfetch'd, though, to switch them out.
Yeah.
Because
probably why they play it.
Yeah, to get that extra thing there. Oh,
And,
here's a new card that we haven't.
We run 2 Switch.
I said 2 Switch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You said 2 Switch? I said 2 Switch.
I don't know. Switching up.
So here's a new one for the set, the Darkness Ablaze set. It is a Turbo Patch item. Turbo Patch. And it's flip a coin. If heads, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your basic Pokemon that is in a Pokemon GX. Coin flip, of course, but
might be worth it.
Might be worth it. We run 2 of these.
Yes.
2 of these? Is that
2.
right? 2.
Dose.
2. Okay, so 2 we run. 2 to be run. So that's it for that one. It's a pretty good card.
Yeah, next we're into our supporters. Next we have the Bede. I don't know how to say his name.
BD?
BD maybe? I don't know.
Why would you say Bed?
Bed and then an E.
Not B, B-E, and D-E?
Maybe.
D?
Maybe. It could be BD. Post in the comments how to say his name.
It's Beddy. BD? Beddy. I don't know. He has a Pokeball in his hand, though.
He does. He looks mad.
Yeah.
And what it does is attach a basic energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. That's it.
That's it.
Just a free attach for your supporter.
That's all he gets to do.
He's not played very much.
No, he's not played. But these two last cards, I see why they're in this deck, though, to get that energy quickly on the Farfetch'd or on one of your Hippopotas or Hippopotron, Hippowdon. Yeah, because they both take a lot of energy. So both of those cards would help build that energy quickly on your Pokemon. So I see why they're played in this deck.
Me too. I do see that.
So our next supporter is the Bird Keeper.
The Keeper of the Birds.
This is a new trainer card for the set. It's a really good card because you could switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards. So here we go with this. It gets that Farfetch'd or Sirfetch'd out and then get a new one in. So you can switch them in and out to get the more damage and do the that last attack again. The second attack.
This card kind of reminds me of Tate and Liza. But it's like a combo. Instead of just choosing one, you get both.
Right? It's a more modified Tate and Liza.
Yeah, and we run 1 Bird Keeper.
1 Bird Keeper for us, and that's it.
All right.
No, we run 2.
2?
2.
All right.
See? 2.
Yeah, 2. I just saw that.
So, there we go. He's definitely a good card to have in your deck.
Next, we have Hop. It's a supporter. It lets you draw 3 cards. We've seen this card so much.
A lot lately. A lot. So...
His head looks like a pine cone.
His He has a hat on.
I think that's his hair.
Oh, maybe.
Because it's the same color as his eyebrows.
I don't know. Maybe.
If that's a hat, I think that's a cool looking hat.
Here's another card that we've seen a lot of too. The Professor's Research, Professor Magnolia. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Oh, you know what? We didn't say we played 4 hops, did we?
No, we
hop,
didn't.
Hop, hop, hop.
Mad hops.
Mad
Once
hops.
again.
And then 2 of these Professor Research. So, yeah.
Yeah. 2 Professor's Research. It's a good card.
Good card.
Next we have the Sonia. It's a supporter. We've seen Sonia before.
I've seen Sonia before.
Lets you search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It's really just for getting Pokemon and or energy.
Okay, right?
Or just or energy, not and.
And or energy.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that is really the end of the deck.
2 Sonias.
2 Sonias. And then they play 18 fighting energies in this deck. That's a good amount of energies to have in a deck. Sometimes people think that might be a lot. I think it's pretty good.
Not bad for a
starter deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, when you open the Sirfetch'd deck, you get obviously the cards, and then you get a nice box that the cards come in. And on the cover of the box is Sirfetch'd with his
Leak Sword and
Leak
Shield.
Sword and his Leak Shield. And then it also comes with a Galarian Sirfetch'd theme deck, and it explains a little bit about that and how to go on and play the deck.
It's like a breakdown of the deck.
And then on the other side of that, it has all the cards in the set, the Darkness Ablaze set. So it has the full card list.
If you want to collect the entire set.
Yep, if you're looking to do a collection, that's the way. You could check off as you go. Or you could just save it and you'll have a nice list. And then it says if you need help playing the game, you can call them. There's a phone number. Or you can go to www.pokemon.com/support. So.
Or you could comment and we'll respond to you as quickly as possible.
And we'll try to help you. So that's one thing you get in there.
And you get this really cool coin that I think is really cool. And it's the Galarian Sirfetch'd, and it's a green tinted coin, and he has a really big unibrow.
He sure does. And then, of course, you get the code card to put it into the system, into your Pokemon game system, your online system.
Yep.
So that's always a good thing to have.
And then we have a little breakdown of special conditions and what you can do during your turn.
Now, are the special condition coins in there? I
don't know. Let's tear into it.
All right, let's tear into it. Because
I don't think there's coins in here, but maybe you use a little card.
No coin.
Maybe you can just put the card up and be like, okay, I'm poisoned. Or I'm burned, or I'm paralyzed condition. Or asleep.
Because they give you the damage counters, but there's no poison or burn counter on there with those. It's just coins of 10s and coins of 50s and coins of 100s.
What are you doing, Pokemon? Unbelievable.
Right?
Unbelievable.
So, you want that one?
Sure, I'll go. I got this one, I guess.
Okay, where you want this one?
This one's good.
Okay.
That one looks too confusing. You want me to go over this one first?
Just quickly. You don't need to go over too much.
Alright, so we got the quick start rules. I'll read through the index, just tell you what's in here. We got, first it starts with a very enthusiastic start. You, in all caps, are a Pokemon trainer. We got parts of a card before the game begins, what you can do during your turn. You got draw a card, play a basic Pokemon to your bench, attach one energy card, switching your Pokemon, evolving your Pokemon, play trainer cards, and attacking. Then we got weakness, knockout, winning the game, advanced rules, what's new, and credits.
Why don't we take a look at that section that says what's new?
Alright, hold on. I forgot to check the page. 30. Alright, let's see what's new. Oh, boy. Alright. What's new? We got Pokemon V. That's not that new.
No, not new.
Pokemon V Max. Not
Not
that
new.
new. Special rules for Pokemon V and V Max. Not new.
Not new.
Galarian Pokemon. Not new. And that's the end of our news section.
Alright.
It was fake new. It was old new.
It was new for Sword and Shield, not new for Darkness Ablaze.
Alright.
So, the last thing we're going to go over here is they give you this nice... I actually like this playmat.
Yeah, I like that one too.
You know, because it has the Galarian Sirfetch'd on the base of the mat for the background, basically. And what we got is just a general playmat. It says on the left side you have your 6 prize cards. It has right next to that what you can do on your turn. Beginning of your turn, draw a card. Number 1, number 2, put basic Pokemon onto your bench. Number 3, attach energy to one of your Pokemon. Number 4, retreat your active Pokemon. Number 5, evolve Pokemon. Number 6, play trainer cards. And number 7, attack.
That is a really nice
active Pokemon. So it gives you a good idea what to do. You don't have to do it all in that order except draw a card. You have to draw a card first. And the last one is attack. You have to do that last. So everything else in there you can kind of do however you want. You don't have to do it in that order. And then it has a space for your active Pokemon. And this is kind of nice because it has a pointer on here that shows where the name of the Pokemon is, and on the other side it has a pointer where the hit points are for the Pokemon. And then it also has attack cost, a pointer for the attack cost, and then it also has a pointer for the attack damage. So that's pretty neat. It's really well spaced out. It has 5 spots on the bottom for 5 bench Pokemon, and it has a spot for your deck, and a spot for your discard for all the cards that you play. And then if we turn it over to the other side, we have the Sirfetch'd, the Galarian Sirfetch'd. Then we have the Galarian. Why can't I come up with their name? The Galarian.
That weird one.
What is it called? The
Orangutan?
Orangutan, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, the Galarian Orangutan, the fire one and the water one.
I think it looks cool.
So I'm guessing that the other deck that's opposite this, because they always put out 2 decks in every set, 2 basic starter decks. I'm sure it's that one.
Yeah.
So
I like how the fire one looks over the water one.
Yeah, I like it too. So they're kind of like, I guess they are like orangutans, I guess, because he looks kind of like a monkey. This one.
Yeah, but this one, he doesn't have tail though.
That's why he's an orangutan.
Yeah, he's an ape.
He's an ape.
And this one doesn't even have arms though.
Well, maybe we just can't see him in that picture.
Well, he doesn't have legs either then.
Well, he's kind of behind the thing though.
But you'd see his leg on this side now.
Not if it's behind him.
Oh, all right.
Not if he's turned. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I'd have to get another look at it, and better look at it and see.
Yeah.
So, well, with that being said, that is the end of that deck. That's everything that you get to play Pokemon, and that's it for that deck.
Yeah.
Right? The starter deck. So.
Yeah, for our Darkness Ablaze starter deck.
Yeah, so that's it.
This podcast was relatively short.
Relatively short, yep.
Alrighty.
So, now we'll just go over who won our code for the week.
Alright.
And, now I don't know. He didn't comment to say what pack he wanted, so I guess we're just going to give him the regular pack. The Rebel Clash pack, because he didn't comment one way or another. So, we did say to comment to, if you wanted...
To specify
if you wanted which...
Darkness Ablaze or Rebel Clash.
And we didn't get a response, so it's going to have to be... He's getting the Rebel Clash, and that would be Adrian.
Oh, good job, Adrian.
Yep.
I appreciate that you keep commenting.
He gets the water this week.
Water? I don't think that was right.
I don't think that was right either.
I think it was... Let
Electric?
me check.
Grass? Steel.
Darkness.
Darkness.
I guessed right last week.
I always guess right.
Okay.
So that's going to end our podcast for this week. Like Nick said, a little short, but it still was a good one.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week.
Alright, I'm Nick.
I'm Dan.
This was Happy Vanas Pokemon.